Good morning, Xango Nation. We are very excited to bring another Super Saturday to you. And these next few Saturdays are going to be super Saturdays because we have so much going on with Xango right now with the XALO 3D and the power of 3. And this week, Xango is going to be launching some really exciting tools. And we have Xango's Vice President of the U.S. and Canada with us here today to give us a little sneak peek at what's coming this week. And then next week, we've got Ryan back again, and he's going to actually show us what was launched and how we can use those tools to build our Xango businesses. So let me turn the time over to Xango VP, Ryan Anderson.
Thank you so much, Colli. It's always a privilege to be here with you guys, to be able to work with you. You know, some of my fondest memories is being with you guys and learning from you guys, and it's just like I said, it's just an honor. Like I was just actually texting with somebody through Facebook. You were talking about multitasking earlier, and I was just texting with somebody through Facebook from one of my previous companies, and she was just talking about like how happy I seem, and honestly, I have to wake up and pinch myself every morning. It feels so good to be surrounded with such excellent people who are so inspiring and motivating, and obviously you and your team and Sandi and Ed and everybody that's represented on this call. I just honestly feel blessed to be here with you guys. So thank you so much. And like Colli was talking about, we do have some incredible things that are launching this week. We're definitely excited about them. I'm going to give you a really good overview of them today. I'm going to go into a little bit more in depth, but don't worry, on Wednesday when we launch this, we'll be doing another live webinar that will be, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be about an hour because there's so much stuff to go through, but we'll go into more detail as to how to set it up, how this will work for you, and how that's going to help. Now, one of the things that I want to cover right before I go into this is I want to talk a little bit about some of the tools and why we're doing this so that you guys have a little bit of understanding and background with this. Our leaders are, and I'm not just saying this because there's a good representation of our leaders here on this call and webinar right now, but our leaders are not only leaders here in Xango, but they're literally some of the best leaders in our entire industry, a $176 billion industry that the industry did last year. We've got some of the very best leaders here. And their focus and their energy and their efforts is to help other people build businesses and do that. And for a long time, the company has taken a back seat maybe to some of the systems and approaches and stuff like that, and unfortunately we've left some of the leaders to come up with their own, and they've had to create different things and various things and on their own to do things that has served an incredible purpose, and this company wouldn't be here today if those leaders had not done that. But because of that, there's been a lot of different things and a lot of different things introduced, and because of that, sometimes it creates confusion, and a confused mind oftentimes does nothing. And so what we wanted to do, and why it's so important for me to be on these webinars and on these calls supporting Colli and Sandi and Ed and Richard and Ray and the entire team and the farriers, the entire team, I can't even go through all of the names of the people who have put in time and energy and effort into developing a lot of stuff, and so I don't want this to be a distraction from. I just want this to be an addition to and be able to create a platform of unity, to be able to create a platform and a way to empower each and every one of you with the message so that you can go out and be the messengers. And we can control that message here at corporate so that you guys, every day when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what the message is, you know exactly what the steps are to lead you closer to your goals, your dreams, your lifestyle. That is so important to us here at corporate, that we partner with our leaders, that we show unison, and we go out as one. Because in the next 12 years, and you guys have heard me say this, and you'll hear me say it again and again and again, over the next 12 years, we will do 3 to 4 times more than what we ever did in our first 12 years. And that's going to be millions and millions of lives changed because of this Xango opportunity and what we have to offer here. And so today what I'm going to share with you and go into with you is something that's going to support you and help you, empower you. You're going to hear that word a lot as well. Empower you to go out and be the best you that you can be so that you can do that. So today I thought it was important that we start out with the power of you, because you know, some of you that were on that call earlier, Dwayne talked about every one of us being born with the seeds of greatness. And we just need a place to plant those seeds so that we can grow into the greatness that we were born for, so that we can get out of that mediocrity. You know, John Maxwell said, complacent people are already dead. They just haven't made it official yet. And we don't want that. We want people, our Xango Nation, our Xango family, to be able to plant those seeds of greatness, to be able to grow into the greatness that you were born for. And more importantly, as you do that, as you plant those seeds, to help other people be able to find their greatness that they were born for and help that. And that's what this is truly about. The Xango lifestyle is truly about bettering people's lives from a health and wellness, from an income perspective, from a lifestyle perspective, from a dreaming perspective, from a personal development perspective, from a charitable perspective. There's just so many different varieties of ways that we want to help embody and empower people to become better. You know, we always say that if you're with Xango for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 100 years, and on our Xango products, you will live to be 100 years old. I just celebrated my grandma's 95th birthday with her yesterday, and told her that the next 95 years are going to be better than the first 95 years. And she didn't think I was too funny, but with our Xango products, you will live to be beyond 100 for sure. So the power of you. On April 15th, you will see that we are going to be launching My XANGO Builder, is what we are calling this. Your login, there'll be a multiple ways for you to be able to log into the system. You'll be able to log in by going to www.myxangobuilder.com. If you go there now, there's going to be kind of a little bit of a test environment that you'll see, just some screen grabs and stuff like that. You could go there and play around with it, but it's definitely not a site that's representative of what it will be when we launch on the 15th, but you can see that we're making some progress with it. So you'll be able to go to www.myxangobuilder.com, log in that way, or you'll be able to log into your Xango office, and you'll be able to, there'll be a link that says replicated websites that you can go over and click on, and it'll also take you to your back office. Once you've logged in through that portal, you'll be able to access that. You won't have to enter in your login each time, so that'll make it kind of nice. The other thing to mention with that, though, you know, is that if you access the sites through your Xango office, you won't be able to go back from platform to platform. So meaning that if you go into your Xango office and then you switch over to the My XANGO Builder, you can't simply click back and have it take you back to your genealogy, your commission reports, and all of that. You'll have to log out and log back in. But again, those are things that we're working on, but we just wanted to get this out, get this in people's hands, and get them using it. And it's also important as well that I want to mention, you know, this isn't just something that we're rolling out and then, hey, we're content. This is something that's going to be continuously growing and developing, and, you know, the amount of money that Xango is putting into this and resources is phenomenal. We've never done this before, so it's going to be something that's growing, and these sites and these tools that I'll introduce you to today, and I know I'm setting this up, but will also support the brand new products. All of these tools will be supporting the brand new products that we'll be rolling out at convention this year, and new products that will be coming out earlier next year as well. So that you guys can see that the system or the plan that's coming together is just, it's making things a lot easier. one thing that that Colli and I have spoke about before as well is that technology will never replace the work that's needed to build a business. However, it can make it a heck of a lot easier, and that's what we're focusing on. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to My XANGO Builder. Now, these are just some screen grabs. The colors here, don't be too alarmed. The colors here, when they got the color swatches and stuff, the designers were putting things together. They got a hold of our glimpse color swatches and put that in there. This will be a different look, but the template will be the same as what you're seeing here. So you're going to see the My XANGO Builder. This is your dashboard. This is something that you'll see when you first log in. And if you look at it, you've got some tabs across the top: the home, contacts, prospecting, my sites, my business, my profile, training, and support. Let me just go through the training and support really quickly. We've already recorded a bunch of videos. They're anywhere from 1:30 to 5-minute videos that will be launched with this, so that if there's, for whatever reason, you're wanting to log in and you want to learn how to have this post to your social networks automatically for you, you're going to be able to go click on training and watch a specific video on whatever it is that you want to do. There's also some papers that we've written in there that'll teach you how to be a network marketing pro using social media. There's also some training videos in there on how to, it's a numbers game, how to sort through your contacts and do some different things. So the training that is associated with this is huge. You'll absolutely love it. The support function is that there's a Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, there's a live chat option, which basically if somebody is going through the system with you and you're having questions, and it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, you can actually live chat with somebody. Whoops, I'm so sorry. My screen is trying to. You can live chat with somebody. You can send somebody an email, and they'll get back to you. Or there will be a toll-free number that you'll be able to dial with somebody, and they'll be able to walk you through that. There's a Guide Me button. If you look at the Guide Me button here, you'll be able to see, you can actually click on the Guide Me button, and it'll actually walk you through your screen setting things up, so that if you ever get lost ever with the system, and the reason why I'm covering this first, because as I sat down and went through this with Colli, she was like, wow, this is a lot of stuff. And so we just don't want anybody to ever feel intimidated by this. This is, again, is a tool that if used properly, will make your business building so simple, so easy, that literally a dog with a note in its mouth could do it. My profile is, this is something that's really cool as well, that you can click on this. So, and I know that Sandi and Ed and Colli and the team will more than likely want to go in and set up their system, and if they want their team to be able to have their exact system set up exactly like theirs, they can go in and create a team access code. And so somebody joining your team, if they enter in that team access code, will automatically go in and set up their system to mirror your system, and that'll make sense as I go through the system here. The Start Building My Business. Now, the idea of this is that we want you to do daily activities that's going to grow your business. Daily activities, focusing on your business every day will grow your business. Not focusing on your business every day will not grow your business. And so to start building my business, if you added a new contact, if you sent somebody a text, you shared a video, you added a to-do list, you sent a presentation, or you created a QR code, what it's going to do is every day this clock will reset through, this clock will reset based on your time zone, wherever you're at. But the idea is that you get 5 green check marks every day. Now, on mine, you see 1 green check mark because I added a new contact. And so that was there. The to-do list, if you look on there, some familiar names. What this will do is if somebody visits your replicated website, they'll actually show up in your to-do list. They'll automatically add themselves to your contact list. If you notice there, on April 9th, Kelly Allred visited my website, so make an initial contact. She also visited my website on June 25th, 2013. So did Kim, so did Melanie, so did Nate. The challenge is that because those guys, I have not followed up with them, you see the bright red color. It's saying these guys are way past due from me following up, and I'll talk a little bit more about the to-do list. Let me just dive into this as well. Set up my site. When you first log in, you're going to want to go in and set everything up. Your display information, this is your name, this is your email, this is an address, this is a phone number. Whatever you want on your public website, and I say public, is you're probably not going to want to put your shipping address or your address or something like that, but if you wanted to have a phone number or an email address, something like that, that'll be something that you'll have set up there. Your profile photo. Now, some of you guys might have a beautiful photo of yourself that you would want to have on there. With some of our new products that are coming out, you're definitely going to want to have some before and after photos that you're going to want to have on there. But you can upload your profile photo just like you do on your Facebook, and when somebody goes to your replicated website, it makes it more personable because they're seeing an image of you and your contact information right there. So you're going to want to have that. Social networks. This will automatically link to your once you've set it up, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Pinterest. Unfortunately, for some of you who are stuck on MySpace, it's not going to link to that one, but there's a host of local social networks that this will link to. Notification settings. This is going to track. You can set it up so that it'll text you or send you an email when somebody goes to your website. When you send somebody a video, it'll track when they watch it, when they see it. You can set this up so that you can personalize it so you're getting notifications on how and when you want it to be set up. The email server settings. You can send emails from this system, but when the person receives your email, it's actually going to appear as though you sent the email from your personal email, and when they reply to that email, it's actually going to go back to your inbox, your email. It's not going to come back to the system, so that you're going to have that. However, through the notification settings, it'll track that, and I'll explain that here in a second. And then there is a mobile app, and I don't want this to be confusing because on April 15th, we're going to launch this system that has a mobile app with it. But also on May 15, we're going to launch what we call the app as well, which I'll explain later. But I don't want this to be confusing because with this system on April 15th, there'll be two apps that are launched. This app, let me explain the app that's going to come with your My XANGO Builder. The app will be able to have all of the digital library on it. So if you're sitting with somebody and you want to show them a video, or you want to pull up a PDF of the scientific facts behind our products, or if you want to, maybe you want them to listen to the Get Amped call, we'll have some of those things hosted there that you'll be able to have that. You'll be able to place an order from this app. You'll be able to sign somebody up from this app. And the sign-up process is literally just 5 steps to sign somebody up through this app, which makes it so easy. This is the My XANGO Builder app. The other app that we'll be launching with this one is called My Tax Deductor, which is an app that helps you do your taxes as well as shows you the advantages of having a home-based business. It's a great retention tool. For example, if I was to, if I'm going through and I'm tracking my receipts and I'm tracking my mileage, it's linked to my back office, so every product that I'm purchasing is going to go through and show on there. Every time I open up that app, it's going to say, hey Ryan, because you have a home-based business, you are going to be able to write off this amount of money every month. And so that's going to be a part of that. And so there's 2 apps there. So once you have everything set up, that will be it. You'll have all of those will be green check marks. You want all of those to be green check marks because once those are all green check marks, you're set up and in business, ready to go. The other quick links, these are just quick buttons, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because that'll, I'm going to walk through this on the other portion of it, but yeah, I can click on this, send somebody an email, I can pull up my deductor, I can view my contacts, I can create a presentation, I can visit my sites by just quickly setting this up. And I say sites because you're getting multiple sites. The announcements tab, what we're going to be able to do with this is that we're going to be able to send you alerts. So some of you did or did not know about the Get Amped call this morning. The company can send out announcements through this, and you'll be able to see it right on your phone. It'll pop up like a little alert or reminder on your phone, so you'll be able to see that. So that makes it a lot easier for you to be able to see things and look at things in a way. So those are the announcements section here. If I go to this next one, you'll be able to upload contacts. This is your contact manager. You can upload contacts from Hotmail, Yahoo, Outlook. You can upload them from an Excel format. You can upload the contacts from your phone into this, and what this will do is it'll make it easier for you to prospect with your contacts. Now, for example, here, if you look at this list, you're going to see at the top one is Kelly Allred. The reason why she's at the top of the list is you can sort of based on alphabetical order, or in this example, it's based on points. How does somebody get points in my contact list? Basically, Kelly visited my website. When she visited my website, what happened is that she then became, my system automatically captured her unique IP address. And so every time Kelly visits my website, or she watches a video, she opens an email, she sees a text, she scans a QR code, anything that she does associated with my system, there is a unique algorithm that calculates points. And you can't manipulate the points. So every time she does something that's associated with me, it's going to automatically take me through the system, and you're going to be able to see all of her. So you're going to track people based off of their interest level. Now you see the stars there. Let's say I run into Ed Cohen on the golf course, which would probably never happen because I don't golf, but let's say I run into Ed Cohen on the golf course, meet him, I put him in my contact manager, and I can go ahead and I can assign him, 5 out of 5 stars, 3 out of 5 stars, 2 out of 5 stars, based on what I think his interest level is. From the contact manager, I can click view, and I can when I click on the view button, I literally can walk through and I can see every time. I can see what websites you're visiting on mine, only on mine. This isn't Big Brother stuff, but if you're going to my website, I can see what pages you're interested in. Are you more interested in the business? Are you more interested in the products? Just based on the videos that you're watching, based on the websites that you're visiting, their web pages, I can go through and track all of that from the contact manager, which is really it's a really good thing here. Now, let's look at this next aspect of it, the prospecting. This is my favorite thing. So digital media, like right now currently, if I was to send you a video or I was to send you something and I wasn't connected to XANGOUniversity or connected to another tool, what I would do is I would send you a YouTube link or I would send you a Vimeo link. With this system, I can send you a video and you're going to literally be watching that video through my personal website, through my replicated website, which is so it's incredible. It's just an awesome opportunity for people to be able to look at things and be able to see how that's going to work. I can send you websites. When I send you a website, so let's say, for example, you call me and you have a question based off of I want to know about xanthones. Well, instead of saying, hey, go to my website, click on the Science tab, scroll down to xanthones, and click on that, I can say, let me text you or email you a website for you to check out. I can find that website, that web page on my replicated website, and I can text you or email you. So when I click on that link, I'm literally, I'm watching or going to your replicated website, seeing and reading all about xanthones, and then I'm going to have some other questions and stuff, and rather than Googling it, I'm on your replicated website going around and surfing that, and all the while I'm going around and looking at other things on your replicated website. I'm tracking that to see where your interest is at and where you're at. I'm able to do that. We have the one-click email where we're able to send emails that are already pre-written, that'll fill out, that'll nice. I can send text messages. I can go in and add some to-do things. I can go in and create a QR code. Right now, currently on the Your Best Yet samples, there's a QR code. Right now, if somebody was to scan that, it's going to take them to the corporate page, and they're going to watch the video there. However, with our system, you can create your own QR code labels, and then they can go watch that same video or whatever video it is that you're doing. I know some people have contacted me and said, hey, you know what, I found some success with sampling with Elaviv. Well, great. You can hand out samples of Elaviv, and you can print out a QR code that will take them to a video of Elaviv on your replicated website. The presentation builders, you can create your own presentations and text them or email those out. Autoresponders, you can create an email campaign to certain people on your email list. There's email scripts that are already there, and then obviously your email server settings. Now, I know some of you guys have had success using social media. Probably a lot of you haven't, because you may or may not know how to do that. We have a social media tool where you can go in and set it up so that it'll automatically post to your replicated websites for you. You can choose how often you want the system to post on your site for you. You can do it every 8 days. You can say, I want every 8 days I want it to post 6 generic posts before it posts one company-specific post. We've already created some company-specific posts for you that will automatically post on there for you, and then do that. Let's say, for example, I have the system set up and I want it to post a video for me. Well, what happens is that I post a video on my timeline. Somebody likes and shares it. Somebody else opens up that video and watches it. Guess whose replicated website it went to? Not the person who liked and shared it, but the original person who did that. So literally, you can market to other people through your social network and their social network of people. So it's just a great thing. I can manually post it. I can do some other things with it. Now, I've gone through some of the stuff here, but you guys are like, wait a minute, I thought we were seeing replicated websites. All of these tools are geared to what your replicated websites will look like. Your replicated website is going to look like this. I don't know if you guys have gone out and looked at the version 6 of the new company website, but basically it's going to look something similar to this. The white bar that goes across the top will look like that. Instead of the blog will be missing, and instead of login, your profile photo and your contact information will go here. So when somebody goes to this site, they'll be able, your replicated website, they'll either be able to click on your name or your contact information. It'll pull up a QR code that they can scan that QR code, which will automatically put your contact information in their phone. Or as well, they can request a free sample, or they can request more information from that. But they'll be able to go on, they'll be able to search the information, they'll be able to learn about the mangosteen, the products, the opportunity. Let's do that really quickly. Let's just say I wanted to go and buy some products. I wanted to go to your product page. Literally what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to send them to your replicated website. There'll be a buy now, join now option on each of the products. So or buy wholesale, buy retail, they can click buy retail. It's literally just one step. They click buy retail, they fill out the information, and put in their credit card, and that product is on its way. If they click buy wholesale, it'll pop up and explain the advantages of the becoming a preferred customer versus becoming a distributor. They'll be able to have those options as well. So literally, you'll be able to send people to your replicated website. They'll be able to place a product purchase. It goes right into your system. It's so simple and easy. And I know that I went through a lot. We're going to go through a lot more in-depth detail on the April 15th webinar, and then again next Saturday with you guys. We'll go into a lot more detail as well. But I just wanted to thank, again, you guys for the opportunity to be here. And I believe this. Yeah, I share this on every webinar. I truly believe it, that it's your time. It's your time. Some of you guys, I heard Tiffany and Daveen on here. I heard you guys from Illinois on the call. Some of you guys I've known for a long time, and a lot of you guys have put in a lot of time and energy into your Xango businesses. And I truly believe that time is going to pay off. It's your time. It's our time, and most importantly, the time is now. Colli, thank you so much for the opportunity to be on here. I know I went a little bit longer, but there's a lot of information, and I know there's even some things that I didn't cover, but we'll be covering on Wednesday night and again next Saturday. So thank you so much for the opportunity to be on here. I love you. I appreciate you. I have so much respect for you. Thank you for allowing me to come on and be a part of your training today. I'm not sure if there's any questions that I could answer, but I'd be more than happy to do so. Colli, back to you, my friend.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much. And yes, you could go on and show us lots more stuff, so don't worry about that time. We could listen to you all morning long, especially about the exciting things that are going on right now in Xango and what Xango's launching. So for those who joined us a little bit late, there is an Ask a Question button in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. So if you've got a question for Ryan, please go ahead and put that there. And I know there was a lot of stuff that goes on in the chat room. We don't always catch all that, so make sure if you want that question answered that you put it there. And while people are getting their questions in, Ryan, there's already a couple of them, but I'm going to take a moment to take the screen back so that I can actually show you some of the other really amazing things that are being launched at the very same time as the stuff that's going on right now with Xango, with the AGiftFromUs and the XANGOUniversity and all of these wonderful things. But before I do that, before I take these questions and while they're coming in, my business partner Sandi Cohen is on the line, and I would just love for her to share a few of her thoughts about what's going on right now. And of course, she has to unmute herself.
There we go. I'm unmuted. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful job, Ryan. Wonderful job as always, Colli. It's interesting. Whether we like it or not, technology has become a part of our lives. And I remember hearing an audio cassette tape. Now, some of you listening may not even know what that is, but that's the precursor to CDs and DVDs, probably, I don't know, maybe 17 years ago or more. And I remember listening to this audio cassette tape. And this was like 17, 18 years ago. And the gentleman was saying, and let me get my words correct, if you do not embrace technology, those who do will leave you in the dust. If you don't embrace technology, those who do will leave you in the dust. Now, the Gen Y generation, people under 50, I don't think remember a time without iPhones and internet and all the wonderful tools that are available to us to have a worldwide business. So for those of you who are not technology savvy, find a grandchild, find a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old. My advisor has been my grandson, who's been, he just got a new Mac Air, and I said, did you have them set it up correctly? And he said, you've got to be kidding. He said, I wouldn't let them touch my new computer. I set it up. So my point is, embrace technology, baby steps, because if you do, you will be able to be more productive, get more done in less time. So, and we've also got some exciting things tied to the new My XANGO Builder with XANGOUniversity. What a perfect marriage to give you everything that you need. So no excuses, absolutely no excuses. It's time for you to rewrite your goals, where you want to be in 6 months, a year, and 3 years from today. So thank you. I'm really, really excited about it. And when everybody sees all of this new stuff, they're probably not going to sleep much. So make sure you're taking your XALO Pro to keep up with everything. Back to you, Colli.
Thank you so much, Sandi. And I'm going to be showing everybody put something up on my screen, something I'm going to talk to you about in just a little bit about our new XU that is launching at the same time. And I'm going to share a little bit about our gift from us. But before I do that, another one of my business partners is on the line, and I'd sure love for everybody to hear from Tom Ferrier.
Hey, Colli, thank you so much for hosting this today, and thank you, Sandi, for reminding us that we need to get with the new technology that's out there. And, of course, Ryan, I appreciate him, and Carol and I had a little bit of time earlier this week to go in and do some previewing of the new site. What an awesome tool. I hope Xango's ready, because I got a feeling we're gonna blow the walls off on this new site. So I'm excited about what the direction that we're going. I think it's a great marriage between XU Worldwide, the university, and a gift from us. I think they'll all combine very well together. So I look forward to getting all of it and being able to utilize all of it. Thanks, Colli.
Well, thank you so much. I love technology, but I love technology more when it's been made super, super simple. And that's what Xango is doing, and of course that's what we've been doing for years, the constant never-ending improvement in trying to bring you technology in a very simple way, and it's just amazing how it's all coming together at the same time. All right, I've got some questions, and they ask a question. Anybody else, please get those in for Ryan. And there's a lot of questions in there that I'll address after we let Ryan go. But just for Ryan right now, get those in. And I also want to see if everybody sees the post on a whole new XU on the screen. Just confirm with me that that's what you're seeing. Sometimes taking back the screen.
I see it. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to talk about that in just a moment, but we're going to for Ryan first. So one question from Eva is, what is the cost of the new website?
Okay, there's a couple things. I'm getting some questions on that, and I'm just waiting for the some things we've been negotiating really heavily. The company has made a strong stance that this is going to be something that we are investing in, so we don't want to profit or benefit from this at all. And so, like, whatever costs that are coming in from our vendors, we will be passing those straight along. And so we've been talking with some of the leaders about some of the options, different things. There's 3 things that you'll be getting in the next little while. The first is that I have negotiated for sure the first 30 days are going to be free, but there's 3 things. You're getting the replicated websites, you're getting the tax deductor, and then you're getting the app that will be rolling out on May 15th. And so we're bringing those 3 vendors together, and we're trying to negotiate all 3 vendors to get one simplified cost. There, we've looked at putting it in product packs. We're looking at everything. And so right now I don't feel comfortable releasing what that price is going to be just yet, because, again, we're still negotiating to be able to do some stuff, but we are still going to be launching on April 15th. It is going to be on the lower end from a price perspective, especially with all 3 things that are coming. And so I know I can't give you more than that, but I can tell you that the first 30 days are going to be free so that everybody can get in and use it and look at that and be able to have that. So we have been able to get that part done, but again, it's just because we're bringing all 3 vendors together and trying to get the one low cost, because I don't like having multiple things show up. We didn't want there to be 3 charges showing up on people's credit cards for all 3 vendors, and so we just wanted to have one low cost, and again, the company is going to be subsidizing some of that cost as well. So, I know that's not probably the answer you wanted, but it's the answer that's just black and white and true right now.
That's perfect, Ryan, and that is a great answer, and I know we have discussed some of those things, and it's incredible what you're negotiating is absolutely incredible. Matter of fact, I've got the My XANGO back office now. I pay for the premium, so a lot of us have it for free, but you know, I want the additional tools that are available there, and so I know that what this is replacing My XANGO office in such an amazing way, and I know all the different apps and all the different products that you're putting together is just going to be incredible for people, and I know it's a very low price, pending especially, and we appreciate the company for subsidizing some of that. And yes, a lot of comments in here about 30 days for free. That's exciting, because in that first 30 days, by using these tools, you'll be able to increase the money and the revenue that you earn in those first 30 days, that after that you won't even think about it. So very exciting. All right, we have a distributor from Europe that's online wanting to know about when these tools in the website will be available in Europe.
Great question. You actually would be able to, if you're okay using some of the things in English right now, currently, you would actually be able to sign up and start using these on April 15th as well. All of the replicated websites, one of the things that I failed to mention but we'll go into on the training on Wednesday, there's over 150 languages that your personal replicated website can be translated into instantly. So if I was in Belgium or I was in France, I could actually scroll down and say I wanted the website in French. I could send you my replicated website in French, and everything that is not an image would automatically translate into that language. The dashboards that I showed you, those are currently in 6 different languages. Those are being translated into 6 different languages. The reason why I'm saying that we're rolling it out in the U.S., Canada, Australia, New Zealand first is because the assets, the digital media assets, are all in English currently. However, by convention, we are going to have a lot of those assets already translated. And what I mean by assets is that, for example, the video that you see talking about some of the products right now are in English. We will have those videos in various languages by convention, so that when we roll out at convention to the rest of the world, we'll have them in German and in Italian and in French and Chinese. We'll have a lot of those, Sandi, even Korean. So we'll have a lot of those tools that will be translated and ready to go, so that when we roll out at convention, that you guys will be able to utilize a lot more of these tools. And that's all I'm saying is that, like, if you signed up for it today and was using it, your replicated website, which is a lot better than probably what you have now, is you'll have it in that language, but we want you to have the ability to send a video in your native tongue to your friends and your family and feel confident that those tools that you're using. And so, again, a long answer, but yes, you can use it now, and yes, it'll get better by convention.
All right, and yeah, we've seen some of those tools, and the translation's incredible, and oh my goodness, this has been a global business for a long, long time, but now these tools are going to make it even much more incredible to build globally. Start locally, build globally. It's easy to do when you've got the right tools to help you do that with. All right, a lot of the questions in here are things that I'm going to address after I let you go and I show everybody all the cool stuff. So I'm looking for more that are specific to you right now, and I think the rest of them have actually been answered here. So if there's no other questions for Ryan, we are going to let you go. I don't see any more that are specifically for you, other than they can't wait. Everybody has lots of thank yous and excited people, and all. Ryan can't see what's in the Q&A box, guys, so make sure you all put your thank yous and how awesome he is in the chat box so he can see that. We're very excited, Ryan. Thank you so much for all your incredible hard work. And no matter what it is, it seems like it's day or it's night, we can count on you. You're there for us, and you're just working round the clock with all the XANGO executives and employees, and of course all the participate in part of the training videos that are going on. And gosh, we just love you guys and appreciate you so much. We're so excited about the future of XANGO. Thank you, Ryan.
No, thank you. Honestly, everything that we're doing is not even half of the effort and energy that you guys do every day. Like, we are just trying to keep up with you guys. So thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Like, you guys have literally done so much for me and giving me a home to come back to. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you for carrying that XANGO flag for so long and so proudly. I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We love you. And I'm going to answer the rest of these questions and show everybody all the great stuff that we've got to complement what XANGO is doing. So, again, thanks for your time, and we'll let you go.
Thanks, everybody. God bless. Have a great weekend.
All right, everyone. Let me show you some cool stuff now about XANGOUniversity. So I kind of showed you a little bit about the teaser post, but let me just make sure that you know, XUworldwide.com. That is our XANGOUniversity. And here the faculty includes all of our wonderful $1 million earners here that have come together to provide you the training that people ask all the time. What do you say? What do you give them? What do you do? Well, in 2 weeks, we're going to have 500K Richard O'Brien with a team of other great leaders, all going to tell you exactly how they give out samples, how they qualify, what do they say to people. So it's going to be a sampling webinar, and want to tune into. In fact, week after week, Sandi Cohen is on. I think it's the following week after that, and she's also going to be showing you really great stuff at XANGOUniversity that's launching. So let me just show you, in case you don't know. When you go to XUworldwide.com, if you're not a member now, click on Enroll Now. Our tuition fees are just $15 a month. Right next to that's the right Best Yet. This is your Best Day Yet Resource Center, and I'm just going to click on it real quickly to things that are available there. A lot of these are in the question box, so I'm just going to show them to you now. This particular page is designed for distributor resources that we have linked to everything with the other leaders with XANGOUniversity so that you can plug in and learn. You've got distributors you're activating. This is a great place to send them so that they can get caught up. And here, of course, we've got our tools as well as all the training. So you scroll underneath all these videos. We have some of our links to the new XANGO.com corporate site that Ryan referred to. You can just go right to it from there. And, of course, the gift from us, the Power of Three plans is all paradise. All these links, everything from leaders is here. Our weekly webinar training every Thursday night at 7 o'clock Mountain. So we've got 4 different weeks that are 4 different. We have our Getting Started, we have our Compensation Plan training, we have our Power of Three, and our Product training. And of course, we've now done week 1 again, and I went ahead and left the first link. We've got those that you can watch those recordings, and of course, you can register here for the next events that are going on. Our Super Saturdays we've been doing for Best Day Yet, all the archives are here. So where do we find the archive, the training for today's recording? It will be on this page, on the Best Day Yet page, XUworldwide.com/Best Day Yet. Will be here, more resources. Of course, we have all the opportunity stuff. In the question box, we've got asked for Tom Ferrier, gave a wonderful training a few weeks ago, which the archive for his training is here. But also he talked about how he is manually doing the text until the app comes out with XANGO. And I went off the page. So he's manually sending out text, and he provided those. They're here at the bottom of this page. So you want the text, you manually do it right now. In the morning, send in this text. You just can copy and paste. In the afternoon, pick me up with Limitless and paste this one, build me up with Reload at night. Then we've got 2 follow-ups. So we've got the first follow-up. Then the next morning, did you experience your best day yet? Take a look at the short video, and it'll give you the video on best day yet. And the second follow-up is I want to share a little bit about the opportunity with you. Now, we have created an opportunity page, and I'm going to show you that. And I've got a short URL that just forwards to it. So right now, until our Xango site launches, if you wanted to send the information to a prospect, XALO3D.com. Where does that go to? The link right up here is XALO 3D Opportunity. It's posted at XUworldwide.com/XALO3D. I just give XALO3D.com, and it forwards to this page. This page is just for your prospect. This page is the follow-up on Best Day Yet. So we just have our short corporate video. We've got Dr. Templeman explaining in less than 2 minutes the existing product. We've got the short 5-minute comp video from Xango. We have our Getting Started with XALO webinar. We've got the video on the trip to paradise. And, of course, we have our short video about tax advantages of owning a home-based business. And then, of course, we have the link to the website. And so there at the bottom, you can go to the 3D Resource Center, and what is that? That's the Best Day Yet. So this link, distributor information, or.com is just for your prospects. So use those until we have those tools replaced by what Xango is launching. The homepage of XANGOUniversity, a lot of people don't take the time to scroll below the fold, but right barely, they call it, this is the news. So make sure you scroll down and take a look at the news. So here's the news on the Best Day Yet and the 3D, so the distributors, the prospects. Click on that, and it'll take you to a quick little sneak preview of what is coming. And I'm actually going to take just a moment here for these questions stuff, because we work very hard as partners and stuff in our business to bring you all these amazing tools and websites. And the gift from us has been a lot that I've worked very hard on, very closely with Richard O'Brien, because we love the sampling and getting those tools out. As you know, Sandi Cohen was a teacher before her life in network marketing, and teaching is her passion. And of course, she's been such a huge part of not only our partnership here, but also just in the university. And Sandi has been working relentlessly day and night with web designers in creating what we've been creating all along, the true university for your success, laid out and designed just like those really high-priced online universities out there. So Sandi, if you could unmute yourself again and come back and just share just a moment about what's coming with the XANGOUniversity.
Thank you, Colli, and it really is a collaboration of many, many leaders, and our passion really reflects our mission statement, one by one, no one left behind. And not only, you know, is my past teaching experience being brought to this, what really was this culmination was when I got into the industry 21 years ago, and how frustrated I was because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. And it took me almost 4 years of working hard, trying to figure it out. And I remember saying to Eddie, you know, there is nothing out there where somebody could compress time and shortcut their skills, because your skills are directly proportionate to your check. So when you look at yourself as a no-K, a 1K, a 5K, a 20K, a 200K, you develop both personally and professionally. So the university passion is to give you all the resources. In fact, we were having breakfast at Go Premier with this just delightful young woman, and I don't know, she's got 4 or 5 kids, a job, and she was at Go Premier, and she said to me, Cindy, I so love the university. She said, I was in another company, and I'm not going to mention any names, but it's the big A, so if you know what I'm talking about. And she said, we spent a fortune every month on tools for our personal and professional development. She says, I can't believe what the university offers. And the truth is, you ain't seen nothing yet. And if all goes well, and sadly, if you've worked with technology, nothing ever goes as it's planned. But we are hoping to relaunch phase 2 the middle of the month. And it's a passion of love. And if you specifically need specific tools, there's going to be suggested scripts in there. We're creating the one-touch emails, which Colli and I and the team have always provided, so that when you present yourself, remember this, you've got 4 seconds, just 4 seconds to make a good first impression for people to want to listen to what you have to say. So our goal at the university is to have you appear like you're already at the level that you want to get to. So thank you for allowing me to share. We'll do a little bit of a promo maybe next week, just prior to the launch of the site. And the best part is, we've decided the price is not going up. So obviously we want to see everybody at convention. And just if you're making your plans, remember the university will be doing, as always, the event after the event on Sunday. So please, 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 when you make your travel arrangements, make sure you stay for Sunday. And my Eddie is trying to also arrange a golf tournament. And we want to call it, obviously, the Gary Hollister Classic. And that will probably be on Wednesday prior to the Rush Convention. So back to you, Colli.
Well, thank you so much, Sandy. And about everything that's coming with the university. And I'm going to show everybody what's coming with A Gift From Us as well. I'm going to take a moment to show everybody the news blog, because if you want to just kind of see all the news that's going on from XANGO, from the university, from A Gift From Us. As those things happen, we, of course, post them on haveyouheardthenews.com. So you can go over here and you can tune in. You can go to the email sign up here and sign up and make sure that you get on that news blog so as things happen. So here, of course, the new information, XALO 3D, the university, the new corporate site, our events, etc. So there's our news blog. And so at events, that's at XUEvents.com. At XUEvents.com, we have, as we post new events, and here this is the blog part of it, and of course there's the detailed articles on things that we post. So if you were to want to share any one of them, for example, you would go to this and click on it, and then it will take you to that actual page URL, and then you can copy that and you can send it to somebody and they'll go just specifically to this particular post. So make sure that you post this. Over the next 6 weeks, special Best Day Yet focused webinars. What we're going to do is we will put a link actually to this recording here and then still register for the next ones. And so people for the rest of them in the series, and to be able to watch what they've already missed here in this particular post, as well as in our archive. So there's all these events that take place all the time. Over here there's some hot links to some of these, to the Have You Heard of the XANGO University, etc. So the hot links will take you to all the links. This week's live events that are going on, and then next Tuesday night is our corporate XANGO Growing. First Tuesday of the month is Get Going for new distributors, and the third Thursday of the month is the Get Growing call, and so you want to make sure you plug into that. Also, every Tuesday night we have our product calls that are hosted and led by John and Gina Jurwick. They'll be doing that. This Wednesday, this is a monthly call, but it's taking place this week. are the $1 Million Minds that Sandi Cohen does, so that takes place this Wednesday. On Thursday, of course, our weekly webinar trainings with Ryan Anderson. Saturday mornings now, the new XANGO Get Amped call, very exciting, and of course, following that, our weekly Saturday XP faculty workshop. So that's this week. See all the weekly events, and you can click on those. It'll take you to the details. More events, again, the corporate call is first and third Tuesday. The $1 Million Minds is the once a month, so it's listed under there. And then, again, recent posts, you can go down, you can search the blog, find things that you're missing, etc. So this is the event blog. Corporate, of course, XANGO.com. If you just go to XANGO.com, all the latest news in XANGO are in the middle. So there is the weekly webinar trainings. You can click on that. You can see the past. You can register for the next. Of course, our Power of 3, the incentive trip, our new XALO 3D website, and of course the new XANGO.com experience. So these are all the things you want to plug into. Now, I'm going to show you what's new with the Gift from Us. This is also very exciting because we had offered the free site to everybody for a Gift from Us. We had for a long time, and it was just a very simple marketing site, no back office, no contact manager. And as we were building that, what we actually created for you was an actual WordPress blog, a WordPress site, your very own site. And in doing that, of course, we realized that we can't host hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of individual websites on one server, and crashed our server a couple times. We figured all that out. You'll be getting information about that soon going forward for those of you who want a full-blown WordPress site with analytics and visitors and back office content and all of that great stuff. And what's really cool is because this is a WordPress blog that you can log in, we'll have WordPress training and tutorials. We'll be able to teach you how you can actually add your own page, your own team page, add it to your menu here. You'll be able to actually put whatever you want and do what you want. You'll be able to have a news blog. You'll be able to recognize members of your team and everything on your very own WordPress site. This will have a cost because you will have to host it. The cool thing is you can pick any domain you want, so you could actually have, like I have a gift from Colli, and I just have it forwarded to my AGiftFromUs.com/Colli. But within the next week or two, as we roll this out, I'll actually be able to have that domain be my very own website. You're going to get the plug and play a gift from us. It'll be your very own, but then we'll teach you how to customize it, add your own stuff, not just your own and name here and social media link, but actually a page. Meet my team, you could call it, and we'll teach you how to do that. Now, I'm not interested in that, and that's not very much, by the way. Hosting packages you can get as little as, I don't know, under $10 a month for sure, but it'll be your very own website and with all the training and everything. Or you still want the free site, which is free to all XANGO University members. That's up now at AGiftFromUs.net/your name. Whatever your site name is right now, go to AGiftFromUs.net/. So here's the demo. This is the demo site of AGiftFromUs.net. By the way, it is also being updated with Best Day Yet. That's not on there yet. This basically was our original site that we have restored to the .net to give everybody the simple, free site that'll never crash because it's not 400, 500, 600, 700 individual websites on one server. This is one site with your own custom page. And so AGiftFromUs.net/your site name is up right now for you, all plug and play just like it was. So there you go. If you want your own full-blown website at AGiftFromUs.com, although it'll be your AGiftFromUs.com, again, you can look at that at AGiftFromUs.com/demo. So it's two versions. One is the free, simple, you get it. People, if they go there and try to contact you, you'll get an email, and it doesn't have the full-blown WordPress customization and all that. That's yours for free that every member has right now. And if you want the full-blown WordPress site, you can get that too, and you just have to pay to have it hosted somewhere, and we'll teach you all about that. So I might be it. Is there anything else that I did not cover? All right, I think we
Colli,
got
maybe
it.
just a reminder about convention tickets and hotel space. There's some major convention in town that weekend, so secure your rooms through Xango, or you're going to pay through the roof to put your head on a pillow during convention. So make sure if you're brand new, Colli, I think it's 60 days that a brand new person has to purchase a ticket that's now $129 for only $20. So take advantage of that before that time lapses and get to some of your upline leaders, because some of us have discounted tickets. If you are in Xango longer than 60 days, many of us have discounted tickets. So check with your upline support system if you've been in Xango for more than 2 or 3 months, how you get your hands on a discounted ticket.
All right, thank you so much, Sandi. And here you go at Xango.com. The very first thing you see in the news is these hotel packages available. These are some incredible packages. So just go there, click, secure it now. And by the way, you can also, if for planning purposes, you can call and reserve on the phone a couple of extra rooms. You just secure it with a credit card. They won't charge your card now, and you could always let it go later. But I always secure a couple of extra rooms because I always have those people that come in that last month, right before convention, who want to go, and we certainly want them to be able to have a room and stuff. You could do as well, but these packages are actually the whole package deal. It has the tickets, has everything. So make sure you secure that. Thank you so much for that reminder. And all right, I think we are good. So with that, I want to thank everybody who participated here. I want to thank my partners and all of the leaders in Xango that have helped make things possible for us, for you, and remind you to plug in to next week. Share with your contacts. Look back at the link later today. You'll see on the event, you'll see this updated with the link for today. I want everybody to focus their lives like your life depended on it. You know, Ray Heron's always said that to new distributors coming in, and that's certainly the best way to get your business off the ground. That first 30 days using your opinion approach. Remember, we have these incredible packages, and all you have to do to win that trip is buy one of these packages, the $259 Best Day Yet pack, which gives you sample products to try every single day, and to give the products away every single day to new prospects and contacts you come in. I recommend buy a couple of them if you're brand new coming in, so that you can sample more than one a day in your first 30 days. 2 packages will give you enough to sample out to 3 people every single day. That's a great number. That'll get you 3 times the results that one would. But I want you to make this count as a new distributor and get off to the biggest possible foundation, lay the biggest foundation you can to explode your business from there. But for those of us who've been in more than 90 days, I want you to start over today with the next 90 days and build it like your life depended on it, because this program is incredible. The Best Day Yet is the easiest thing I have ever done in this industry. These samples are not only affordable, by the way, you don't have to give them away. You can sell them $5 for $5. You can try the Best Day Yet. People will not say no to $5 for 3 amazing life products that can give them the best day yet. If they do, they might not be the best contact anyway. So your first 30 days to your warm market, give them away. I mean, people will listen to you if you come bearing gifts, as Ray Heron always says. But after that, ongoing, month after month after month, people will spend $5 to try it. I just want everyone to know this program is building fast. This is the beginning of the next big wave with Xango. Do not miss a moment of it. Set aside everything in your life for the next 90 days that you can set aside to focus that additional time and effort on, number 1, contacting everyone you've ever known who's ever heard about Xango and tell them what's going on right now. Number 2, for those of you who are new, contacting everyone you've ever known to tell them about this amazing new opportunity that you are just getting involved with, and that there's a chance for all of us to spend fabulous time together in Mexico. They can be with you on that trip. So who do you want to go to Mexico with? Get a hold of those people and win it, because you're in Mexico in January. You're going to be the world throughout the rest of your event, because that's what you'll be doing, is laying the foundation to not just win a trip, but win a life of freedom. Thank you, everyone. Let's all go share the best day yet, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Bye, everyone.